Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to my garden. Living in Houston is very unique for gardeners because we pretty much can grow anything except for cold weather veggies all year round, including flowers and things like that. So it's Christmas week. Literally, this is, this is Thursday. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, you all. Um, but it's beautiful here in the city. Like, it feels like it's 80 degrees easily. So I decided to get out here and do some garden chores. Many of the things that I'm going to do, I'm not going to actually show you on screen, I'm just going to tell you about them. One thing that I am doing is I am sowing some extra seeds. Now, that may sound insane in late December, but hear me out. The other night I was cooking some garden fresh lentils. I call them garden fresh because I add lots of veggies to them, and most of those veggies come from my garden. As I was doing that, I realized that I really would love to actually grow lentils. And how hard can it be? I grow other beans from dry beans that I buy at the store. And so I just decided to try doing the same thing with the lentils. So let me show y'all what I've already started on today. Here I have, I'm planting out some more turnips because I pulled a lot and my mom and my husband love them. So I normally plant black eyed peas. I'm going to put out some more of those. These are just dried black eyed peas that I started. I buy them from the store. I'm now getting to the point where I don't have to buy them anymore because I plant loads of them out in the garden. I'm going to plant some more of those today, not necessarily to eat, but as a cover crop. Let me show you back here. I have some that are dying off. Like, I need to pick these. Those are clearly dry and dying off. But these I put out to actually grow to harvest and eat. So I will probably pull these up and put some more over here because they are a great cover crop. Because as you know, where there's ground and there's nothing covering the ground, weeds want to grow. So that's one of the chores I'm going to get out here and do today is pull some weeds. And then, like I said, I'm going to plant some more black eyed peas over there and probably like along the fence line just to keep weeds at bay. But back to these beans, these are lentils. I just grabbed these out of the jar that I store them in the kitchen as I was cooking the other night because, like I said, I had the revelation that I would like to try to grow them. So those are dry lentils. And over here, my dry beans, over here, I have some, those are supposed to be bush beans right there. They're not doing well. Like, there's a pea, there's a pod on each one of those little plants. But I decided I'm just going to drop in some lentils, which I did. I just, pulled back some of this cedar mulch, and I dropped about 5 lentils right here, and I dropped a couple over on that side. They will take about 90 days to produce bean pods, but if they actually start to grow, I'm going to nurture those because I absolutely love lentils. I love them in salads. I love them in soups. I love them by themselves. I love dal. So that will be great for us. Now, that's the first thing. The first 3 things. That's 3 things I've already said. I'm going to grow the lentils. I've already started that. And I'm going to pull the weeds. And I'm going to plant some more black eyed peas. Now, right here, I have mustard greens. You can see something's been eating my mustard greens. Looks like maybe snails and slugs because there's these very cylindrical holes and the edges are all fine. So I came out here and put out some eggshells to try to deter those, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and buy some BT to see. I try not to use any pesticides at all, but if I do have to, I want them to be organic or natural. So I might try that. Some of the mustard greens are doing well, and I just don't worry about pests too much. Like, these leaves I just won't eat. I'll just pick these really nice, pretty ones and eat off of those and let the bugs have the rest. But in my last video, I was talking about maximizing garden space, and I talked about planting intensively. And this is what I mean. Like, there's so many mustard greens here. And I will probably put some more, just because if I can see bare ground, that invites weeds. And I don't want that. And I want to be able to eat. So today, in addition to those beans, I'm going to plant more turnips because, like I said, I've pulled some up. Like, this one needs to come up too, because my husband and my mom really love them. So I'll probably pull this one today and plant more turnips here. And after I finish pulling my weeds, I'll even plant some over here. So that will be my garden chores for today. Excuse my finger, I'm so sorry. That will be my garden chore. Like I said, not a whole lot to do, but you know, still very exciting to be out in the garden on such a beautiful day. So you guys, one thing that is coming up is the spring season. And if you don't have a garden, or if you have a garden but you feel like you need to make some changes, or reevaluate what you're growing, where you're growing it, stay tuned for my next video, where I hope it's my next video. I want to talk about the things to keep in mind when you plan out your garden, so that you know you have spaces that actually work for you. You don't have to redo things later on in the season or in the year, and just things to keep in mind as you're planning, because for spring, now is the time to start doing that. What else? My last video, like I said, was about once you start your garden, it was about maximizing your garden space. I know people who actually grow vegetables inside their homes or apartments. I don't know how they do it. I can't do it. But I've seen people actually have tomatoes, lettuce, you know, all the things growing inside their homes. So there's ways to get it done. Take a look at that video. I will add a card for that, so that you can link out to it. But other than that, things are looking great out here in the garden. And if you're in zone 9A, you can still plant so many things out in the garden. Hopefully we don't have another freak freeze like we did in February. But beyond that, there's so many things that you can still be doing, so many things that you can still be planting, so many things that you can harvest. You can plant now and harvest in 3 months from now, before your spring garden gets going. So anyway, you guys, as I said, stay tuned for my next video on the things to keep in mind when starting your garden. And I'm still learning, so we can learn and grow together. I enjoy making these videos. If you like them too, please like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and have an excellent holiday. Till next time. Bye.